Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the second half of November. This is your love reading for the second half of November. I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and I will see you live. But let's see what we have going on for you this month. And let's see here. I'm not going to open my mouth just yet. Alright, so you have the 8 of clubs coming in, and also the 10 of clubs clarifying as well. Some of you could be like dating a new type of person that you've never dated before. That kind of shows up here. So again, it could be very surprising. Could be an adventure, card of the adventure, card of needing to go on an adventure. So I feel like some of you could be dating somebody who, they could be wild, they could be just very normal, but just different than your usual type. This can represent confusion. I feel like it's talking about the past. I feel like you've went through a lot of confusion. I feel like the 10 of clubs is talking about success coming in. This is a card of progress and like leaps and bounds of success coming in for you. So I do feel this in love. I do feel in money as well. I know I'm going to be doing financial readings next week as well for the second half of November, but I do feel like your finances could be increasing at this time with this card. This is a card of marriage. So it does say that you could be with somebody where it doesn't necessarily mean you will be getting married, but it says you could be working towards that type of commitment. You could be working towards a much deeper commitment. I like this card a lot for you. Really good for being with somebody who you can communicate on a very deep level with as well. Again, if you're single, these two cards say date, of course. Get out there and date. Next, you have the Two of Hearts and the Joker. So yeah, dating. Joker keeps coming up quite a bit this month. So I feel like a lot of you need to date. This is the superpowers of Gemini. I feel like you could be very attractive at this time, just looking at the cards here. And you could also be attracting a lot of people into your life. Two Hearts, perfect match. So I feel like when you meet somebody, I feel like they will be like a perfect match. I feel like you will match up with them on a very, very deep level. I feel like there's like a very strong connection there, especially with this card. This card to me would also say like shared path is the message I'm getting. So I feel like you could be with somebody where you kind of have the same goals. Maybe you're not like into the same exact things. You don't like have the same exact goals, but you are probably on a very similar path, and I feel like that will be very good for you as well. So, again, if you're single, I feel like this is somebody coming in for you. If you're with somebody, especially if you got into a relationship recently, I would say this is, the person that you're with right now. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts and the Seven of Spades. I feel like you'll be with somebody who's very nurturing, very caring. This comes up a lot. As well, it doesn't really surprise me. Cancer going to the North Node. I feel like, number one, people want to be more nurtured, want to be more like cared for during the North Node in Cancer. And I also feel like people want to nurture. So again, there's like that give and take type of energy here with these two cards. I feel like some of you could be texting with somebody very heavily as well. I do feel like for some of you, long distance comes up here. So if you're in a long distance relationship, you could be like texting back and forth a lot. You could be like talking a lot to this person. Nine of Clubs, a card of distance. So exactly what I just said. I feel like you could be dealing with something long distance for some of you. I just wanted to clarify that. But Seven of Spades can also represent internal fears that don't exist. I do feel like for some of you, again, you could be with somebody who has a lot of fears or they have a lot of worries, but it's not a bad card. It does say, that they could be overcoming these issues. They could be overcoming these fears and moving more towards this Queen of Hearts energy as well. For some of you, I will say on that Queen of Hearts, that could represent a very quick change in energy. So there could be a fast relationship change here. Could be a breakup, could be almost anything. Could just be that the relationship changes. Could be for the better as well. But that's what I'd say there. Next, for your challenge, you have the Five of Clubs and the Three of Hearts. Five of Clubs is just, being different, I feel. This is a card of the adventurer as well. So, again, maybe you're with somebody who wants to socialize all the time and you don't. Maybe you want to socialize all the time and they don't. So I feel like this is about finding common ground. Three of Hearts is just my S card. It's not really a bad card. It can say that there could be a lack of balance and maybe the way the two of you communicate love is just different. So maybe you just need to figure that out, is what the Three of Hearts says. Maybe it says, one or the other person or both, they're just, you're feeling like there is love there, but it's like you can't figure out how to get on the same page. These cards, I feel like for you, Gemini, are just saying get on the same page. Figure out what the other person wants at this time. This can represent minor conflicts as well, or it could represent competition, Three of Hearts, jealousy as well. So again, if you're with somebody who's really attractive, or maybe you're really attractive and you're getting a lot of attention, that could be making your partner jealous. So anything you could do to stop that from happening. Obviously, you can't control when people are attracted to you, but anything you could say to your partner to stop that, I feel like would be a good idea as well. Next, you have the Three of Spades and the Jack of Spades. I feel like some of you are very present at this time. I feel like very independent as well. Even if you're in a relationship, I actually feel like independent energy will be very beneficial to you. So I feel like being very independent in the relationship will be good. Kind of like doing your own thing will be very good for you as well. I also feel like that this could be you just getting over a past breakup. So again, I feel like this is saying you are over a past breakup. You have removed yourself from a past breakup. At this time, you've like fully kind of healed and worked your way through it, and now you are kind of ready to step off on a new path with somebody new. This is also the card of the child. This has come up for a couple signs as well. There's like a little more fun, playful energy. Of course, Jupiter and Sagittarius, fun, literally just having fun. So I feel like you could be a little more playful, a little more fun at this time, or I'm saying that you are, and I feel like that will also help your relationship or future relationships come into existence. And finally, you have the Seven of Clubs and the Six of Hearts. Again, I feel like there's love coming in here because you have escaped from limiting situations. I feel like you have removed yourself from things that have held you back. Six of Hearts, complete turnaround in love. It says that there is a complete turnaround in the way you get love and all this other stuff. I'm even getting I feel like if you've been single for a really long time, that you could be meeting somebody very important. If it's not this month, it'll be soon. So I feel like you will be meeting somebody very, very soon. This card is a card of reconciliation, but again, to be honest with you, I feel like just looking at these cards here, I wouldn't take anybody back if I were you, Gemini. I feel like there's just too much better new energy. The Joker with the Two of Hearts, that's a combination that says and with this, maybe you could go back to the past, but it's there's something so much better for you in the future. So I'd say focus on the future. I feel like new people are coming in for you, or a new person will be coming in for you as well. This can also represent star-crossed lovers. Again, what I would say there is I go back to that Five of Clubs. I feel like it's the whole love languages thing. I feel like you need to get on the same page as your partner if you're having any problems as far as how you express love to each other. It could just be different, and fixing that could solve a lot of problems. I do feel like if you're coming off a divorce as well, again, there could be love for you. Five of Clubs can represent divorce. It's not really a divorce card when it shows up in a love reading like this, but it can represent, having gone through a separation. But I do feel like there's a new love there for you. So anyway, looks really good to me. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.